Well, it's pure silver. Oh, wait, you're like, well, wait a minute, he just talked about silver coins in that proof set that's sold out. What's the big deal about this?
Well, those are all like, traditionally the United States government has always made all of their silver coins since 1794 in 900 fine silver, 90% silver. Okay. And that's what we even call it, I mean, 90, okay? And the commemorative dollars are made 90%. All the silver proof sets are made in 90%. It's just do it because the alloys in there just make it easier to work with the coin. Pure silver has been always kind of set aside, designated for the American Silver Eagle, reserved for the American Silver Eagle 100%. They changed that this year for this set.
First time ever.
First time ever. The United States government has been making half dollars for well over 200 years. There is one of them, of the regular issue half dollars, that is pure silver, and it's this Kennedy half dollar right here. This is the one that you and I sold 1,300 first day of issues in a single airing. It was gone, a one and done, gone and over.
And by the way, that was a week ago. That one, the coin right there, 1,300, one show, totally sold out.
This is the set. All 7 coins, every one of them individually matched number, because they not only did the Kennedy half dollar in pure silver, they did the dime in pure silver, and all 5 of the quarters in pure silver. We are doing the entire set for $279.95. All 7 coins. Red Oak presentation box.
And you totally want to get the entire set.
You have to.
This is one of the rarest opportunities, because did we sell this coin by itself? Yeah, we did, but guess what? If you're truly collecting, you want the whole thing, and you want them to match, and you want them to be perfect.
The dime only comes in the set. I don't sell the dime separately, I won't sell the dime separately.
Why is that?
We're only going to do it in the set.
No
So
kidding.
if you want a first day of issue annex pure silver dime, has to be done in this set. This is the only way to get it. Now we sell the individual, we sell the quarter set. I think it's $199 or $229 just for the quarter set, because they're all pure silver as well for the very first time. They've never done quarters in pure 999 fine silver either.
Wow.
Now on top of that, not only do you have the only 7 regular issue United States proof coins that have ever been done in pure silver like this, but you're going to get them at an incredible price, and first day of issue, and individually matched numbered, 100% exclusive to us here at HS. And I want to do something real quick for this, because you're going to have the Red Oak presentation box, which I think is about a $39.95 value roughly. So if you take a look at this and you buy the box, you are getting this set of perfect coins for about the cost of certification. You pay $30 a coin to certify.
No kidding.
And I can tell you right now, the Kennedy half dollar in 70 is certifying at less than 50%. Now look at this coin. Let me pull it out of here, okay? Where's the 50-cent piece right there? This coin, you do not have to be a numismatic expert to look at that coin and realize it is special. And that is the thing, and I think the reason the government decided to release this in pure silver, because pure silver strikes differently. Look at the mirror finish. It looks like President Kennedy is floating in a molten pool of silver. It is so incredible. Even the reverse of the coin has that depth and that mirror finish that is unlike any other coin that I've ever seen.
Well, I described it almost as white.
Yes.
Like the most amazing,
that's actually a terminology.
White.
We call it blast white. And when we call a coin blast white, it's because this is that deep cameo finish. Like
Gosh,
now, we sold this coin out, 1,300 of them in a single airing at $100. I should have charged $129 or $149, but we sold it out, all 1,300 first day of issues, so that's gone forever.
And that was just a week ago.
Just a week ago, this coin at $99.
Wow.
The quarters are $200, so that's $300, and the dime available no place else. So you're looking at $379. Add in this at our prices. At our prices, this is a $400 value. That's why I'm incredibly excited to be able to sell this at $279.95.
Well, and also to the odds of you being able to compile this collection yourself, and they're all absolutely perfect, are pretty much zero. I mean, for us Joe Schmoes trying to do this, that's why so many people shop with us. That's why we are the home, and we're the only place on television where you can get these incredible coin values. We can't possibly, you and me, we can't figure out how to put this together. Even if you're one of those coin specialists, you know darn well you shop with us, because even you can't put it together. Because Mike has the power to be able to pull something off like this, to be able to grade set after set after set to get perfect is unbelievable. We don't have enough money in the world to do that. He does. We are the recipients
you take a look
of all
at this,
the work.
1,100 coins. Okay,
That's total in the
1,100 coins.
Collection.
So I needed 1,100 of these. Okay, so to do this set, I had to buy 2,500 silver sets. Okay?
Oh, geez, OP.
So that's 200 grand. Okay, just to get the sets to get these out of.
Wow.
Okay, $200,000. Then we sold 1,100 of these. I still needed another 2,500 sets just to get the Kennedy $50 out of that. There's another 200,000. Before you know it, we own $1 million worth of silver proof sets that are going to be out there, because it's the single most popular coin in the marketplace today, bar none, absolutely positive. You can't get this anywhere but here.
Right.
You're already finding other things. I have NGCs at $279. No red oak presentation box, no first day of issue, okay? And we've sold 1,000 of those sets, the NGCs. That's what you and I sold last week. The 7Coin NGCs, okay, at $279.95.
That's right, they didn't come with the box, did they?
And we've sold today, and I've got them right here. We've got the NGC set with our exclusive silver bar label on it, not first day of issue, $279. There's no red, there's a paper box that comes with this.
And they're still,
today I've
they're
sold
still
like,
perfect.
Right, they're still perfect. I've already sold, I think, 200 of these today.
And here's the story. Here's what happened. So he comes in, he goes, Suze, this one he's supposed to be on. This is the kit he's talking about back here. This is actually more special than that one, exact same price.
Right.
And he comes in, it's very last minute. And they came to me about an hour before I went on the air, and they said, hey, by the way, Suzanne, there's going to be a product in your show, and it will not be online. And I went, no, it's not going to go on the air. Everything's online. Everybody wants to shop online. So we literally went on the air and said, you must use our phone number. I couldn't find the phone number on the screen for a minute. I was like, Dag, I never talk about the phone number. You had to call in the 800 number to get that set you were talking about that is actually less collectible than this one, and you had to call in, and we sold out of every single one we had last week. Last week, the same time. This is actually even more collectible.
Because it's first day of issue.
First day of issue.
It's 100% exclusive, comes with the red oak presentation box, put all that together, same exact price, every coin graded absolutely, positively perfect. That's right, even more exclusive, and I'm able to put these in there. Look at that coin. You can look at it and know that it's 100%, it's a special coin. Now, so people are going, okay, 99.99 fine Kennedys. There's 1,100 of these. Yes, there are 1,100 of these. So regular silver Kennedy $50. How many has the government made of regular, 90% silver Kennedy $50? I would suggest that the number is somewhere in the, I don't know, 100 million, something like that.
Oh.
Somewhere right around there. Silver Kennedys altogether, 100 million, 200 million. How many clad Kennedy $50 are there? Billions. Okay, there's billions of clad Kennedy $50. You know how many pure silver Kennedy $50 there are? About 100,000. Okay, in history, about 100,000 is what you're looking at. This is the first one. This is the only one. It is by composition now by far the rarest Kennedy ever made by the United States government.
So wait, if I'm a $50 collector, there's no doubt that you absolutely want this one in your collection.
You must have this coin in your collection.
Right.
You absolutely positively.
It's like the holy grail of $50.
There's no doubt about it. And then we have the dime here as well. Now understand that is the only pure silver dime ever done by the United States government as well. They did a special West Point dime. There's a reverse proof dime. Those dimes, the regular 90% silver or even clad that are just special issues, they're $100 coins. There's no reason this shouldn't be a $100 coin, and it only comes in the 7-coin set that you're going to have here. And then, of course, you have the 5 pure silver quarters, the only 5 pure silver quarters ever made by the United States government as well. Remember, you're getting all 7 coins. All 7 coins. When you count in the value of the red oak presentation box, you're basically paying $30 per coin.
Which is the cost of grading.
Which is the cost of grading. Understand, we sold 1,300 of these at 100, not 30. If I sold these individually, I would sell these at like probably $69.95. I could sell 1,000 or 2,000 or whatever I wanted to do. I think we had 500 quarter sets at $199 for the quarter sets. I think those are sold out. If not, they're very close. Just for the quarters. So that's $199, $299, $375, over $400 at HSN pricing.
Right, right.
Okay, at HSN pricing, let alone other pricing that you may see out there in the marketplace. And that's the issue. Because of the uniqueness of the composition, the first pure silver Kennedy half dollar ever made by the United States government in our exclusive label. First day of that's right. First day of issue annex, which is 100% exclusive to us here. And of course, you're going to get it in the red oak presentation box.
But they've never done 5 quarters.
No, they've never done 1 Kennedy or 1 dime or 5 quarters. These are the
first.
The United States government, when you look at dimes, quarters, half dollars, and dollar coins, okay, except for the Silver Eagle, which has always been at a 999 fine silver. You want to know how many pure silver coins they've made? They've made billions and billions and billions of silver coins. Sure. You know how many 99 fines there are? These 7 coins, that's it. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of varieties of American silver dimes, half dimes, 3-cent pieces, 20-cent pieces, 25-cent pieces, 50-cent pieces, dollars. You add those all up, and there's literally billions and billions of them that have been made by the United States government. There's these 7 pure silver coins. There's less than 1 million of them total. There's less than 1 million of them total in existence, thousands of times rarer than the regular coin. Now add in the fact that it's the first pure silver Kennedy, the first pure Roosevelt dime, the first pure Washington quarters. Put all of that together and then make that available at only $279.95. And what you have is absolutely, positively, critically important, one of the single most important mint issues put out by the United States government in decades.
And a heads up, when you see that 1,119 right there, that's for the whole world.
Right.
And understand, we have people who shop with Mike from around the world online. You have to understand, like, they really know if they're shopping, if they're coin collectors, they will actually look and see what Mike has online, and they will shop all over the world, because everybody can. You can go online and shop, right? And I love it that this is actually the total amount that will ever be made of the set. So when this set is sold out, that's it. It's gone worldwide.
Yes. 100%.
Right.
It's gone worldwide, 100% gone worldwide. It's available. So here's the other thing. People are going, oh, you know, and I'm telling you, hey, you know, by our standards, you know, we would break this set up and sell the individual coins for $400. You know, can I get the annex first day of issue for less than $279? And positively, absolutely, categorically not. Right. You just can't. And the reason that you can't is because it's exclusive to us. This is the price everybody pays. This is the price that everybody pays, $279.95. And remember, it comes in this spectacular red oak presentation box, so it comes to you just like this. Look at this spectacular box. It's got the, like I said, you know, the hinges in there, the beautiful brass, the magnetic closures, so the box won't open up. You put all those things together. Beautiful way to display the set as well. I think it's truly spectacular. And like I said, only 1,100 all available exclusively here at HSN. As you can see, I think we're getting close to 300 plus sold, and that does not account, I think, literally the hundreds and hundreds of people that are on the phone or on hsn.com right now. This will continue to roll in. This will continue to be an absolutely monster set going forward, because when everybody realizes, many people don't even realize that the government has made pure silver coins. You've got every single one of them right here. In one set, one time. Now understand, this is important. When we did just the Kennedy, this was almost $100 by itself, okay, just alone. When Mike did the math, when you include the red oak presentation box, it came out to basically the cost of grading. This, remember, we sold this by itself, $100. Not, obviously, it was not this because we didn't pull it out. But anyway, this by itself, $100. It comes out to $30 because you bought this set. Right. Right there, it almost says it all. Right. It's like, for the cost of grading, you're going to be able to get this. And of course, remember, these coins are pure silver. So you get over an ounce of silver in there as well, which is a nice little thing. You get the red oak presentation box, you get the exclusive pricing, you get individually match numbered sets. None of the other grading companies are offer. So NGC, there's not match numbered sets. In PCGS, there's not match numbered sets. First day of issue or otherwise. This, there's 100% match numbered sets. So this is set number 6. So when you get your set, it will be match numbered to an exact number between 1 and 1,119. Right. Is what you're going to be able to get. And so there, every one of them is also, it's not just the silver coins. And perhaps I was not as clear to this as I should be. absolutely certified perfect. So it's not just the silver coins, but it's absolutely positively highest grade PR70 Deep Cameo, PR70 Deep Cameo. Go out there and try to find this coin in first day of issue, NGC or PCGS. You'll be fortunate to find this coin alone for $150 to $170 for this coin right here. This coin all day long, $50 to $80. And the set right here, on the very low end, you're looking at about $169 to $250 for these. So if you, in an NGC, you're looking at a minimum of these. Elsewhere, okay, elsewhere in first day of issue are going to be $350 to $380. Buy your own Red Oak presentation box. Still a $400 value. Any way you look at it, NGC, PCGS, first day of issue, by the time you figure in the box, what you do not find anywhere but right here is $279.95, 100% exclusive to us. This is a spectacular set, folks. This is a set that is one of the most significant sets. This coin right here will be one of the single most important coins released by the United States Mint, I think, over the last quarter of a century or so. This is going to be, like I said, this is the rock star.
Right.
And then, you know, you got the drummer and, you know, the singers and the bass player down there.
Backup singers.
Yeah, that's right, backup singers down there. Although backup singers at about $40 a piece.
Right, exactly.
You know, is what they're doing. You're getting the entire thing, $279.95, but you got to get in it right now. We are about half, with everybody on the phone, about half sold out of the entire quantity, and once that's gone, it is gone forever.
And it won't come back. Guys, it's not coming back. It can't.
You know, I'm going to put this right over the top.
Okay, so this is the one you had
This is the